Hey there, welcome back. Friends, in this section, we will try to understand how to implement a yet another functionality, yet another feature in our existing application. In this particular application, definitely the home page is getting loaded. There is this functionality of listing the users. Then we can also add a yet another user in the database. So this is cool stuff. But if we check this particular user, the name John is misspelled. The issue is that J and O both are in uppercase, and the correct spelling would be J in uppercase and O in the lowercase. That would be a proper format rather. The spelling is correct, but the format of the name is not correct. Now in this video, we will try to give a functionality to the user to rectify their issues, to rectify their mistakes and update some existing record from the database. So this would be interesting. Now in order to implement this, definitely we need to update this particular page where we are listing the users. So let me show you this page, and in here if we see, this is the specific table. This is the code which is responsible to generate the table which is in front of us, and we would be adding a yet another table heading. Let me show you. So let me quickly copy this particular part and paste this in here, and in place of email we will give the name as operation. All right, so this looks good to me. And now let us do one more thing. Let me add in a yet another data. So let me copy this particular part and paste this in here, and we will get rid of any content which is in between. Here we go, and we will simply tap in update. Let me save the changes and let me refresh the page. Here we go. So now we have a yet another column in here, and we have this text update. Now we will convert this particular text into a hyperlink. Now friends, creating this link would be slightly complicated, and it would be rather good if we create a temporary variable, and using the variable we will be generating this particular URL. So let me create a string variable. The name of the string variable would be, for example, temp URL. All right, and in here we will type in temp URL equals, first of all we will request the context path. So we will type in request.get context path, and this context path will definitely give us the base URL. Now once we receive this particular URL, we will concatenate some information. Now let me show you what information. If I show you the operation controller, then definitely the URL pattern is /operation. Let me copy this part and let me paste this in here. So that would be one thing. Let me show you how things happens. In here we have this what we say page parameter, right? So it would be like question mark page equals, now page value would be definitely update, and apart from this particular parameter we need to send in a yet another parameter which is users ID. All right, let me expand this, and now we will type in equals, and now again we will extract the user ID. So here is the code using which we are extracting the user ID. So we will concatenate this information again, and we will make use of semicolon. So this particular part is slightly complicated, right? So this is the reason why we are making use of this temporary variable. All right, now moving forward, let us make use of href, or in other words, let us create the hyperlink. So it would be like, we will close in using the double quotes, and in between these concatenation we will make use of this temporary variable. Here we go. So this looks good, and definitely in here we need to also close in this particular tag, and then we will also close in the anchor tag. Slightly complicated, but if you check this particular piece of code properly, you will understand how we are generating the URLs. All right, let me refresh this page. All right, here is the update links, and let me open this particular link, and here is the URL, which is perfect. In fact, operation page equals to update and user ID equals to 3. Perfect. Now definitely this page is not available, so we will create this page in our next video, where we will create a form which will auto generate the information from the database. So that is something interesting which is coming up. Alright, so this is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next video pretty soon. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.